Hello there. Hi. Now, I'm sure that many of you are wondering where the world famous, extraordinarily well known, Jonas ASMR has been. I know. Uh, I know that there's been a lot of discourse online about it. Everyone's asking, where did he go? Where did he go? I'm here to talk a little bit about this. Because you may remember, you probably don't, I'm not that, not that important, but at the beginning of 2025, I uploaded a video and as like a mini comeback, like, oh, I'm gonna make more videos again, and then I kind of fell off again. I don't think that's what fell off means, but I mean, honestly, to an extent, I kind of did, so but, I'd like to explain to you all what happened, and I'll be doing, some, triggers to make this be an ASMR video, so that way it's official, you know? I'm gonna start off with this hint water bottle that I drank today, and then we'll move on from there. Okay, maybe we won't, I'll just forget, but, either way, it's fine. But, so first off, I'd like to talk a little bit about where I've been. I have been doing school, doing college. I graduated in December, and now I'm trying to... Wait, no. Focus. What I was doing was college. Specifically, kind of struggling through college, because this was a lot. If you don't know, I'm a psychology student, was a psychology student, not in school anymore. But after getting out, I am now, free, I guess. I keep on wanting to, jump the gun. I need to talk about what I... As you can see, I'm not exactly the most focused person in the world. This is why I don't talk to a lot of people, because I'm not good at talking. But I was kind of struggling through college because the last few semesters of my psych degree were the last two specifically. I had to do 2 res seminars. If you don't know what these are classes that are just one gigantic project. You do them in a group, and they are a lot of work. This was also while I'm trying to do other classes, and these classes were also a lot of work. In one class, I was having to write like case studies for kids. Well, they weren't. I don't know if they were real kids. I'm assuming they weren't real kids. I'm assuming they were manufactured by the education departments or companies. But still, it didn't make the work any less real. I'm also having to write essays. I'm having to, study for tests and stuff. And during this time, at the beginning of the year and at the end, we had to put 2 of our cats down. And, that was a lot. Putting cats down in that... Oh, by the way, I think I've had one of my cats on camera before. It wasn't that cat, so in case you're like, oh, now this is personal to me, because I saw it. I saw the cat. No, you didn't. You never saw the cat. You never knew the cat. You never knew the cat like I did. Cats, plural. You never knew them like I did. Okay, don't even try. Okay, you're not me. But yeah, that was difficult, and I kind of... It was not good for my mental health, as I said, which made me less motivated. But also, I was also doing school, and I think I should probably talk about this, because this is kind of important. Let me actually pull up my channel. I don't actually remember when I started my videos, so I gotta check that. Was my first ASMR video uploaded? My god, 3 years ago. When was this uploaded? March 24th, 2023. So this was actually around the time that I began caring about school. I pretty much went to college, I think at the time, because, I wanted to do something, but I think also part of me just like understood that like, if you want to be, productive, you have to go to school, you know. I'm gonna now switch to tapping on the water bottle. Ooh. I think that um, I think that I understood that, that it's important to go to college, um, like I understood it was important to go to college, but I think that also but I don't think that all of me really care that much. I really understood why I should, because I went to college right after I finished high school, and like the whole thing about like when you graduate from high school, it's like, oh man, you're done with school now, right? You're done, and like then I went right into college. I did well my first semester, and then I just like kind of stopped caring for a few semesters, and I was getting really bad grades. It was not good. Um, it was actually around the time I started uploading videos that I began caring about college again. Um, but um, but uh, but like when I was most active and doing stuff like online, it was mostly because I wasn't focusing on my studies. I'm gonna be honest, okay? And during the time that I was uploading, uh, I was able to balance uh, my my school life and my life making videos. I think mostly because that was actually, I don't know if you can hear that if I do this. You can hear that. It's pretty good. Maybe it's not. Maybe you hate it. Maybe you think it sucks. It probably does, honestly. But I was mostly able to focus on both so well because I pretty much did not care about myself in the slightest. I mean, I guess compared from then to now, I suppose that I do care more. I suppose that is true. But I was pretty much, I split up my entire time between work and my videos. And as I began to progress through school, and the reality that I was going to graduate became more and more real for me, I think that I began to value, like, my. How do you say this? I think I was able to, to value, like, myself more. Because, like, for my job that I would like to do, I would, your own mental health kind of does matter. And I mean, that's not to say that I am particularly, interested in my own mental health. I still do not have particularly high views of myself, but I certainly, let's put it like this, okay? In in 2023, like how do I say this on YouTube without getting in trouble? The reality that I might not be here anymore was far more real than it is now. Okay, let's put it like that. Okay, in 2023, I did not give, I didn't care. I did not care at all. And now that I've begun to care more, I kind of stopped investing in like personal side projects. There were a lot of, and my biggest problem is that I feel like I still do think about things a lot, so I get a lot of ideas in my head, and like I start trying to uh, expand them, but ultimately, um, but like ultimately, I'm just not like I just wasn't doing them. Um, in I guess in 2025, I got the motivation again because I guess I made 2 videos. I also recorded a third. There's a lot lost Jonas ASMR content. Wow, crazy. That I recorded. But like I didn't upload it basically because I got too anxious about it. Like it wasn't like a decision I made. I just got so anxious about it that like I didn't like make an actual decision. It just never got uploaded. The one because it was attacking like a certain genre of video, and I was like, oh, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And then also I made a joke about Korean politics. That's not a joke. That's real. I made a joke about Korean politics. And like I don't know. I guess I thought like someone's gonna watch it and it was gonna have like really strong opinions about it. Like I don't know. I've never met anyone. Like honestly, as an American, you're lucky if most people can name like their own governor. Honestly, that's like pretty cool. The idea they would know like anything about the politics of another country that would like that's like I think that was a I don't think I needed to be too worried about that, but you know, still a fear that I had. You know, also because I'm not a particularly political channel. You know, I don't talk about this a whole lot, but but like I don't know. I think this is kind of a problem that I have, is that it's time for the therapy session. Is that I think I just get too anxious. You know, I get too anxious about things, or maybe not too anxious. Put it however you want that makes sense in your head and make my words sound better, and then you know we can call it a day. But like I like just like I think about doing ideas a lot, and then I just never get around to them because I think like, oh well, you know, I'll do it later. Oh, I want to have time to do this, you know, yada yada yada, and it's just not a particularly positive way to upkeep myself, which is why I would like to actually begin, you know, getting ideas and doing them. You know, I see other channels do them, you know. Um, yeah, I see other channels who like upload like weekly. Some of them even like every 2 days or whatever. Like I wish I had that kind of motivation. I do not. I do not have that kind of motivation. But let's go and switch. Where did I put you? Here you are. This is a thing that came with my new pair of headphones. Let's see how this sounds. But they kind of lost my train of thought. But basically, I've been missing for the past almost year. I hope to get this uploaded, so I haven't been gone for a year again. It's been only almost a year. Most because I think I've just like been like, you know, I think the motivation is still there to an extent, but like my ability to say, I think like focused enough to like do things and to not get like anxious about like starting something and not finishing. This is actually a real problem I have in the real world too. I'll have friends text me, and like I don't want to start messaging them because I'm like, well, what if I start messaging them, and then something comes up, and then like something comes up. I don't want to like have them see me typing, and then see me stop, and they go, oh, he hates me. So I just don't respond. And I don't respond then. And then I just never do. This is like a real legitimate problem I have. People who know me know I'm incredibly bad at responding to texts. I am incredibly bad at this. This is something I am awful at. But Uh, thoughts materializing. Thoughts materialize. Help my thoughts materialize. You're not helping, you're not helping, you're not helping. You suck, you're not helping, you're not helping, you suck. But, yeah, I'm just incredibly bad at being motivated. But I have new ideas in the tank. I have things I want to do. It's probably not a good sign that I have multiple ideas in the tank. I probably should only have one, and then I should try to do that. But I do have multiple, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, but you know, I've been getting things together to actually do my ideas, though. This isn't like a pipe dream. I want to play Luigi's Mansion in some capacity on this channel because it's a fun game. It's also short, so it will be less likely to lose motivation. I want to do a roleplay video, I guess, but I won't tell you what it is. It's a secret. It's so secret. It's secret. But I have ideas in the tank. There are things I want to do. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm so tired. Oh, I also want to talk about something else. Because I talked a little bit about me being in school. Now that I'm out of school, I have more motivation. I also have more motivation just to just like get my life together. You know, when like my entire life, I've been an adult. Honestly, my entire life I've been an adult. That is objectively untrue. I don't think it can be true for anybody. For my entire life, I've been a student. I guess barring like 0 to 4, I guess not. But like from 4 onwards, I've been a student the entire time. Like no gaps, no nothing. I've just been consistently a student. And like because of that, I just like didn't work on like trying to get like anything in my life together because basically like all I'm doing is just like school. I basically just like eating, drinking, and breathing school. And now that I'm out of school and I have basically nothing better to do, I'm like, oh man, I'm really just like not like prepared for like anything really. So like I've been working on getting my driver's license because again, when I was in school, you know, all I'm doing is just going to school. So I'm just took the bus to get to school, you know, and like I don't have like all that many friends around here, and the ones that I have, I'm able to see without driving too much. So it's like that's not a big deal either. But like now that I'm out of school, and now that I actually want to go and get a job and stuff, having the ability to drive would be pretty important. That's what I'm trying to get right now. I'm trying to get my life together, you know. Yeah. So, I'm trying to do that. I need to stop yawning. This sucks. But yeah. Anyway, the point is that I want to start doing this again because this is a fun little thing that I like to do. You know, I also have a new computer. I don't know if I talked about new. I got this at the beginning of January in 2025, so I mean it's new, you know, but new for this channel. Okay, you've never seen it before. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm going crazy. I'm sorry, but we liking it? We liking it? You better. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? I might have to censor that. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I might have to censor that one. But yeah, I'd like to get this started up again. Like, start doing things on this channel again. That would be fun. Especially because, like, we had a small community. It wasn't much, you know. It was like there was a few people, but I recognized names. I recognized names, and that's all that really matters, you know. You know, we're basically best friends now. Basically, let's have a parasocial relationship. Let's go. I mean, listen, look, a parasocial relationship realistically only benefits me because I can make money off of you. So I mean, I think that's a positive thing. I think that's good for me, not for you. That's probably really bad for you, but for me, it's great. So let's do that. But yeah, I guess I'm. Oh yeah, you probably read the title and you probably read that it said the future of of the channel or whatever. And like, I only put that there because like I thought it would sound like a little clickbaity because like it sounds really important. It sounds like, oh, the future, what's gonna happen? It's boring. Sorry, clickbait. I don't know what you want me to do. That's just how it is sometimes, you know. Still got the PlayStation microphone. Old habits die hard. I don't know why I said it like an evil person. But listen, okay, I'm out of school. Oh, and also, sad news. We messed up the application process for grad school. So I will not be going to grad school in August. But I know, very sad. You're like, oh no, Jonas can't go to grad school. No, no, no. But silver lining, it means I now have more of a chance to get jobs in psych, which means that I would then have more bona fides in order to that when I apply again, actually apply, I can properly apply. There we go. I'll have more under my belt, and I'll be more appealing to grad school. So, you know, glass half full, I suppose. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. Yeah, it's not a particularly interesting video, but you know, I'm gonna look something up after this. I gotta say, there was a video I saw that was by Senor Palo, if you know who that YouTuber is. He made a video that's called this video, I'll always remember to change the date that this video premieres, and I'm gonna see if he remembered it again. So, you know, we'll see. But yeah, I'll look. Anyway, thanks for watching this whole video if you made it through. And I will try to make more relaxing content in the future. I'm sorry I talked about myself so much in this video. I don't think you really need all that. I really think this video could have just been like 2 minutes of me saying I'm coming back, and that's it. I don't think that anyone really cares that much if I am or am not in college. But you know, it's fine. You'll bear it. You're all my subjects. Whatever. What do YouTubers call their fans? I don't think. I like subjects. Subjects is good. I think that's what our fan base should be called. I should call you my subjects. And it's probably not a good way to do that. It's probably really unhealthy, but you know, whatever. It's fine. It's okay. That's allowed. All right. Well, I'm so tired. I'm gonna get to work editing this video, and then hopefully getting more videos out, and then we'll see what happens. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go now. For real. I'm done. I'm done. You're done. You are done! If you got that laugh, you can laugh at that joke if you get it. Do I know any other references to that off the top of my head? Sorry, Walt. I don't want to shoot you in the washing machine or whatever. I don't want to do it, but I gotta. Sorry. You know, I don't. Get it? It's a good one. Okay, I'm going. Okay, the abandonment. Goodbye, bye, 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 bye.